I did say that today we would do our Just Dance 2026 predictions. But here's the question. Do we do predictions for the announcement or for the entire game? Or both? Because if it's the entire game, I won't be able to see if they're true until it comes out. Could do both. Okay. Predictions for when the game gets canceled. I mean, it's under Ubisoft. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Okay, so I'm making a little Google Doc. I don't know if you guys need this. I'm in my Google Doc moment. I'm in my corporate girly moment. I'm making Google Sheets. I'm making KPI reports. I'm sending emails. I'm getting coffee. I'm circling back. I'm synergizing. I'm hopping on Teams. I'm hopping on a quick call. You don't know me. You don't know me. Okay. Oh, what'd I do? What'd I do to it? Oh. Okay. Can I zoom in on this a little bit? There we go. That's better. Okay. Announcement. So these are the predictions for the announcement only. What fun fonts do I have? Ooh. Wait, what other ones are in here? Lobster. Oh, I like that. I haven't seen a Just Dance leak in like months. That's not an invitation, but like I haven't seen one in months. Okay, so how many? I feel like I should be allowed 10 predictions for the announcement. No. What if we do 5 predictions for the announcement, but 10 predictions for the whole game? Just Dance, you're leaking during Pride Month. Yes. Okay. So let's do 5. Announcement. This is like my free bingo slot. Announcement during Nintendo Direct. I think it's going to be during a Nintendo Direct because Just Dance did say that 2025 is compatible with the Switch 2. So I could see it being on the Direct. I think genuinely Ubisoft does not care enough about Just Dance to have it in their own forward or whatever. So, 2. I think their flagship song is, what's that song? APT? Apate, apate. Flagship song, Apate. It was huge. Well, they had Sabrina in the last game. They had Espresso in the last game, which makes sense. I would love more Sabrina. More Sabrina would be great. But I like trying to figure out what their flagship song is going to be. They love Bruno Mars. I tried to predict Chapel Roan like a year ago. I didn't get anything. Oh, 360 by Charlie would be nice. But would they have to censor out the whole song? Every time she says bumping that, it's just the ... Okay, number 3. No lore in the announcement. I think lore, if it is in the next game, it's taken a huge backseat. I don't think they're going to try to go big with it again. I think the lore failed on like a grander scale. Not in my house. Lore went triple platinum in my house, but I think in terms of like the wider audience, like the non-Just Dance fans that like play it casually, I think it kind of flopped. Return of our man, not the condom man, not more Wooly. I think Wooly would come back, but I don't think it's going to be in the announcement. Hey, I don't watch the stream. Since when does Just Dance have lore? My favorite question. I want to get that tattooed. What else would be in the announcement? I think they announce... Trying to go with the well, hold on, I'm talking about the announcement. We'll talk about the full game stuff later, okay? Everybody chill out, relax. I don't think they're announcing, if they announce Abracadabra, I don't think they're announcing it right off the bat. I think they're saving it for a later date. I think when you announce during the Nintendo Direct, I don't know. I think with how much they've been scaling back content, no, Ryan. I think they're only going to announce 4 songs. Only 4 songs announced. Not that I'm trying to manifest it. Can I tell y'all? Every time I go onto my YouTube Music, they want me to listen to Bar Song by Shabuzi. I've never heard anyone talk about it. I've never heard anyone play it. I've never heard it. When people say like this song's been #1 for 52 weeks, I'm like, I've never heard this song in my life. Anyways, I think do I want to get spicy? This is, okay, what I'm about to write, I'm not talking songs yet, chat room. Y'all can keep discussing amongst yourselves. What I'm saying is my last ditch effort to have any hope for Just Dance, okay? I'm not saying this will happen. I'm saying this is me casting a line and praying that Ubisoft bites. World Dance Floor announcement. Because they usually make these big announcements as soon as they announce the game. I think if they announce a big thing, I think it's during the announcement. So these are my 5 predictions. I don't actually think we're getting World Dance Floor. But like I'm trying to put some hope out there without making it sound like I'm just crapping all over Ubisoft. Okay. Announcement during Nintendo Direct, again. I don't think Ubisoft cares about Just Dance at all. So I don't think they're going to announce it during a forward. I think it's going to be announced during Nintendo Direct. I think the flagship song is going to be Apate. Hi, Wasabi. Wasabi Cardigan, would you like to say hello to the class? Okay. The flagship song is Apate. It was so huge. And it's so, like, rated E for everyone. I think it has to be. Flagship song means that's like their main selling point. So like 1 year their flagship song was like Uptown Funk. Another one it was another one they announced with not 24 Karat Magic. Finesse. Espresso was announced. Yeah, Can't Stop the Feeling. Can't Stop the Feeling was a flagship one. High Hopes was a flagship one. It's like their first big, like this is what you can expect from the game, I think. I think last year was Yes And. Because Espresso was in it, but it was announced later. I think last year was big on like Ariana Grande. Anyways, flagship song, no lore in the announcement. I don't think it's very marketable. So I don't think they're going to bother with lore in the announcement. I think if they do bring back lore, which they're hinting at, I think it will be like later on its own. Only 4 songs announced. It's really low. But the past few years, Just Dance has been like trickling out content. So I'm going with 4 songs. And then I'm giving giving Ubisoft this one good prediction, okay? Announce World Dance Floor and all of your crimes are forgiven. Okay, full game. Lore comes back. And I think it will be a wrap up to this story. It doesn't seem like they want to do full lore story modes anymore. So I think they will wrap it up and just like put a bow on it and call it a day. So I think lore comes back and they finish the Night Swan Just Dancer story. I think we get the triple divas, which is Charlie XCX, Chapel Roan, and Sabrina Carpenter. Because last summer was like their summer. So I think we get the triple divas. We kill Night Swan on screen. World Dance Floor comes out, but doesn't work for the first 2 weeks. I'm sorry. Tencent finally buys Ubisoft. No, Eve steps down. No, sorry. Quadruple divas with Tate McRae. I really do feel like last summer was like Charlie, Chapel, and Sabrina. I think they'll bring back Wooly. I think they're trying to make Wooly their like chaperone coach or whatever. So I think Wooly comes back. I think once again we have too many animated maps. Wait, should I put how many? I'm going to say 8 animated maps, parentheses, too many again. 6? I'm going for 8. Bruno Mars, Appetit, or Die with a Smile? I think Appetit, because it fits Just Dance so much better. Die with a Smile is like too like slow to be the flagship song, and Appetit was huge. And half of them are AI. Dude, they better not be. Just Dance has been very, very good about hiring studios around the world to make creative maps. Like they're very good about not using AI for animated stuff. So I trust that at the very least, even if there are too many animated maps, they will be animated by real people. Ooh, Wicked? What if they end up doing like a, oh shit, what if they do like a musical theater pack? And it's all like musical songs. Wicked song pack post game. But would they do an Ariana Grande pack again? Would they do it again? Because they're pretty good at mixing up who their like celebrity of the year is. Like every year it's a new celebrity. Like one year it was Ava Max, another year it was Camila Cabello, one year it was Ariana Grande, another year it was Sam Smith. Like they're very good at picking a new one. I'm gonna go general and say musical theater pack advertising Wicked. Oh, you know what? When does the second Wicked come out? Because that's this year, right? Wicked. 2 release it. What's it called? It comes out November. But also, like, Just Dance is not good at having, like, timely releases. They're so late to everything. Like, remember when I gave them the benefit of the doubt that I thought there would be a Barbie season? And they were like, we heard that y'all wanted Barbie, but instead we gave you Miraculous. They're not very good at being timely. Like, we all thought Chaperone was going to be in the last Just Dance because she blew up a year ago, and no Chaperone at all. I'm going to stay general and say musical theater pack. Or, wait. I'm going to scrap all this. I'm going to say Wicked collab map. Like they did with, like, Frozen and what else? They had, like, collabs with, like, Frozen and stuff for, like, separate maps. So I'm going to say Wicked to the Squeakquel collab map. I like how this is shaping up. This is fun. I'm having a good time. Y'all having a good time? This is fun. Okay. I don't want to just predict songs. I want to predict, like, other stuff. I think they're going to try to charge $60 again. Try to charge $60 again. And I think their justification is going to be like, we got updated stuff for the Switch 2. It's updated for the Switch 2. No more search bar. One could only fucking hope. A search bar that works? A search bar that searches? I don't think it's going to be 80. I think they're going to try to charge 60. I think that's going to be their way of being like, well, like, we normally charge 40 when games are 60, and now games are going up to 80. So I think they're going to try to charge $60. I'm going to be brave on this one. I'm going to be really brave on this one. I'm going to say another community map with Ariana. I think she is the most skilled person that could handle the process. She is, like, very strong, very flexible, picks up things really quickly, technically trained. What about Bro Team? Anthony being like, but what about me? I think to me, like, I think she would be incredible. I think she'd do amazing. I have two more. We talked about community collab. We talked about brand collab. What if they announced a generative AI mode? No. No. I do not want it, but I would not put it past Ubisoft to be like, everyone's doing it. As soon as NFTs started getting talked about, they made Ubisoft Quartz or whatever it was called. They made their own NFTs. They hop on this so fast. How would you even AI this process? That's such a great question. Thank you for asking a great question. I'm not saying I want it. I don't want it. But I wouldn't be surprised. They need to finish the Rasputin and the Bride story. Can that be another one of my things? They still don't finish Rasputin Bride story. I think they're going to keep dangling it. I think they're going to keep dangling it. I only get one more. Can it be my prediction from last year? So I had a prediction about how the lore was going to end. Such a great question. I had my prediction about how the lore was going to end, and I think I should put it here since they're hinting that the lore is coming back. But I think it should it be the same or separate from this one? Lore comes back and they finish Night Swan, Just Answer. I think it should be different. Or should I replace it? Maybe I should just replace it. Lore comes back. Or should it be the same? They make a Sonic map and he's pregnant. I could quit streaming today. I could just quit today. I'll put bonus points, and then I'm gonna put my prediction from what I had last year, which is Jack Rose sacrifices his good. I don't know how to like explain this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jack Rose turns night to save his friends. That was kind of my prediction from all along, which was that he was gonna like negotiate with his mom and be like, I will join you if you let them go. And for some reason, I feel like she would agree to that. Jack Rose shows his gunch on camera. Again, what would stop me from just quitting right now? He turns into Night Jack Rose to the chorus of Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. Girl, this will be me if they put Benson Boone in Just Dance. Well, you guys, it's been a good run. Okay, my last prediction. What else is there in Just Dance? We have a new feature. We have the price point. We have the brand collab. We have the community collab. Rasputin and the Bride story. Wooly comes back. World Dance Floor comes out. Triple Divas. Lore. What else could we talk about? Full camera scoring. For Just Dance Plus? Oh, Tribute Map. Who would it be for? Full frontal nudity. The game is now rated M for mature. It could be Bruno Mars. They have enough Bruno Mars songs. I don't think it would be Taylor Swift because they only have 2 maps. That's a good point. We didn't talk about tribute. Wait. Who are all the artists? I mean, I was thinking Zara Larsson. She has a ton of maps in Just Dance, but I don't know. Just Dance artists with most songs. Lady Gaga got one. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj and Dua Lipa are the next that don't have one. I think it could be Dua Lipa because she just had a new album. Oh, Billie? Billie could also get one. But what song would it be for? Oh, no, she did have her new album. What song would it be for? Damn, that's hard. Birds of a Feather? That was such a huge hit. I think Billy is like the right. That's so true. Birds isn't a dancing song. What the fuck? Well, not all of their songs are dancey. And I think they could make a cute map to it. But also, all of her... That's another thing to think about is, like, all the Billy characters are so, like, villainous. all the Billy songs are, like, they're, like, so evil looking that, like, them dancing to Birds of a Feather, I think, would be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if it would be Birds of a Feather if that was the tribute. I feel like I could see Birds of a Feather being in it, but I don't know. Man, this is hard. Yeah, do you see what I mean? Because, like, I was thinking of, like, All the Good Girls Go to Hell. She's dancing in the Earth's crust. Bad Guy. Oh, no, because there's a few other coaches that don't look villainous. Man, this is hard. We settle with Bad Bunny. Okay, fine. I'll put a tribute map for Susan Boyle. I'm gonna say Dua Lipa does have so many songs. This is hard. Oh, man. I think I would want a Billy tribute, but I think they'd go with Dua. I think they'd go with with Dua Lipa. I think they'll do Dua Lipa tribute map. Man, this is so hard. What makes it a tribute is they reference all of, like, the previous maps of that artist. So, like, the very first tribute map was, I think, the Katy Perry one, last Friday night. I almost said, thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Last Friday night, I think, was the first tribute map where they bring in, like, there's a new Katy Perry coach and all the previous Katy Perry coaches are coming in teaching her how to dance and stuff. And then we had Telephone with all the previous coaches. We had One Last Time. We had Gimme More for Britney Spears. I think they would go with Dua Lipa. Because she technically has more maps than Billy does. But I would really want a Billy one. Okay. I think this is where I'm leaving it. So for the announcement, I think it will be announced during a Nintendo Direct. I think the flagship song is going to be Apate. I think there's going to be no lore in the announcement. I think my heart says Billy, my brain says Dua. I'm in the same spot. No lore in the announcement. I don't think lore for them is very marketable. I think Just Dance is, like, the type of game that people just want to play whatever song they want. They don't want to deal with lore. Not me. I'm different. I think only 4 songs are announced during the Nintendo Direct, or during the announcement. I do think there will be a World Dance Floor. Well, I think there will be a new feature announcement, and I'm hoping that it's World Dance Floor. Because usually when they announce a new feature, it's during the main announcement. So, hoping for World Dance Floor. For the full game, lore comes back and they finish the Night Swan Just Answer story. I don't think they want to do big story modes anymore, which I don't blame them because I don't think people really took to the lore. Bonus points, Jack Rose turns night to save his friends. That was my prediction last year, and then we didn't get lore, and I'm sticking with my prediction now. 2, we get the triple divas, Charlie XCX, Chappell Roan, Sabrina Carpenter. 3, World Dance Floor comes out, but it doesn't work for the first 2 weeks. Give or take 1 week. 4, Willie comes back. 5, 8 animated maps. I don't know why I landed on 8. That's just what I feel in my heart. 6, Wicked 2, the Squeakle collab map. 7, they try to charge $60. 8, community map with Ariana. I do think Ariana could handle it the best. I really do. 9, they still don't finish the Rasputin bride story. I think they're going to keep dangling that carrot. I don't agree with it. And I don't stand for that in my household, but I think that's what they're going to do. And 10, I think there's going to be a Dua Lipa tribute map. So that's where I'm at with my predictions. I feel pretty good about these. I feel like we covered like a good part of like what could be predicted instead of just songs. So I feel pretty good about this. Yeah, please clap. Why aren't more of you clapping? I think this looks pretty good. So, very excited for the announcement.